This is Duke University.
People like to say that every snowflake is unique. This is not correct. The snowflake has the one kind of architecture that is predictable, provided that you recognize the principle. First, what flows through the snowflake? Heat flows. And second, the natural tendency of all flows to configure themselves into architectures, if you will, that provide easier and easier access. And here is how to explain and actually predict the shape of the snowflake. In the beginning, there is a cold, humid air. Then, all of a sudden, around places with specks of dust, ice forms. And ice grows as a bead. The bead, counterintuitively, is warmer than everything else around it. Heat flows in all directions. So there comes a time when what you see here is no longer an efficient architecture, and that has to change. And it changes into my next drawing, which is a ball that's continued by needles. As a peculiarity of the water molecule, the needles grow in 6 directions. The flat star, if you want, is the one that vehicles the heat to the cold ambient the easiest. What happens next is the nose of every finger feels the same way that this little pebble felt here. The needles have grown, and now at the tip of the needle there would be 6 children, but only 3 of them grow because one of them cannot grow backwards. The other ones that would have grown here cannot grow because in this region the cold air is no longer cold. So only the needles that have the opportunity to grow forward happen. This process will continue as long as the forward-looking needles are finding cold air. To give credit to those who believe that every snowflake is unique, well, there is some truth to that. The actual configuration depends on many additional factors which are of random origin. So, take a step back and recognize where this drawing came from. It came from here. It snapped into a new configuration here, and next into an even more complex configuration here. So next time at a party somebody tells you that every snowflake is unique, you can correct them and explain that the snowflake owes its shape and structure to a principle.
Produced by Duke University. Online at duke.edu.